You said you had a huge scrimmage the other day. Was that your take on it too? That it was a big day for you?
It was a pretty good day, I would say. I mean, I did some things well for sure. I broke some tackles. I made some good runs. Um, I think it was a good day for me overall for sure.
Is that something that may help set you apart? You think, or is that?
We'll see. I mean, that's up for the coaches to decide. I mean, I just go out there and run the plays that they tell me, do what I'm coached to do, run hard. So that's out of my hands to make those choices.
How stiff is the competition been between you, TJ, and the rest of the backs?
I think it's heated. I mean, everyone's pushing themselves hard. We're not worried about the other guys as much as we are worried about ourselves and what we need to work on in our game so we can be the best that we can be and help the team as a whole. If you're focusing on the other guys, you're not going to be able to make yourself better. So that's what I think each of us has that approach. And
What are you just trying to work on specifically yourself in terms of focus on yourself?
for me, I still have some lapses in my pass protection, and then I need to clean up my route running. I think I get running the ball pretty well in this offense now. I do that pretty good. So I just need to work on, doing things without the football and, perfecting that part of my game so I can take it to the next level.
You say you understand now, how to run through this offense. Was there taking some adjustments last year that you had to go through in order to get grasp?
Oh, yeah, it definitely took an adjustment period for me. I mean, coming out of high school, I was in a wing T offense, under center, slow down, smash mouth kind of deal. Now I'm in this up tempo, no huddle, fast pace kind of shotgun deal with the zone schemes and everything. Everything we ran then was like power and downhill blocking. So it was definitely adjustment, learning how to read the zone and feeling the hole and everything. So just, being here the year gave me time to, adjust to that, and now I'm really comfortable with it. It feels good.
How's camp going, and how do you see your performance?
I feel like camp is going real good. I did well in the scrimmage, and I feel like I'm just going to keep building on that, keep working hard, and just try to finish this training camp off real strong.
You mentioned in the spring y'all going to this more two-back.
Yeah.
Do you see more of an emphasis on trying to run the ball, or things change philosophically?
Definitely. Coach Latrell told us we were going to put more of an emphasis on running the ball. And we had two backs in there, and we're learning more of the A position being stretched out of receivers. So we're just trying to learn that on. We're trying to do our running back duty. So it's been kind of hard, but we've just been staying in the playbook and trying to focus.
Go into a little bit more detail about the scrimmage. Do you feel like the team's kind of making the progress that you need to start training camp?
Definitely. I feel like in the running game, we definitely made a big step. We came out and set the tempo early, and I felt like the tempo for the offense, just to hurry up, I feel like it was clicking very well. We were hitting passes down the field, and I feel like the running game kind of opened up a lot of that stuff for us.
The competition, I mean, it seems like a pretty crowded game. How are you guys getting along on the field and off the field?
Well, Coach Fedora will probably tell you, we're probably the closest group on and off the field. One of us shines, we don't sit back and be jealous or whatever like that. We just go out and play. In practice, we're going to push each other as always, and that's just how it's been from the start.
It seems like everybody each of the backs brings a different, some qualities and attributes to the field. How would you kind of break down? What do you bring to the field? What are some of the other guys bring?
I feel like I can catch it out the backfield. Definitely a little bit of speed. I feel like Elijah's bringing the power with him. Tyson, he's kind of a mix between agility and speed. CB, power, speed, and Romar definitely speed too. And Chris is right in the middle, agility and things like that. So I feel like everybody brings different things to the table, and the defense is gonna have to get ready for that.
Man, I'm just approaching it like it's a new year. I feel a lot less pressure this year. I feel like I can just go out and play. I don't have to do anything spectacular, and that's when I'm at my best, when I'm just playing. So I'm expecting, as always, to have a great year. Would I like to return 7, 8, 9 punts? Of course I would. But the difference between this year and last year is I'm not going to force it. If it's not there, it's not there. There's nothing wrong with just giving the ball back to the offense. So that's been a big thing for me in the off season, is just being more patient. Kind of trying to teach myself that not everything has to hit. which is okay. But the ones that do, you know, I'll make the decision to go, and hopefully we can get a couple.
It seems like you've adapted a more low-key approach, less public, perhaps. Is that something? Is that a mindful decision? And if so, where did that come from?
Yeah, it definitely is. I think I drew a lot of self-added pressure last year. And with what I said in the media, or, you know, how I approached the season, and I didn't have the year that I wanted to. I certainly had you know, improved offensively, but, you know, I'm always expecting, you know, big things of myself, and you know, I thought I'd try it differently this year, and it turns out that when you don't create that added pressure for yourself, when you stay kind of out of the spotlight and everything, you know, you're kind of more at peace with yourself, and I think that's just a part of me maturing and growing and you know, becoming a man. But it certainly helped out a lot. You know, I've just worked on myself. I've worked on the things that I needed to do to be a better football player, and I've kind of just let the rest, you know, stay away.
How's training camp going so far?
Training camp is, you know, training camp. It's hard. It's a grind. But like I said, I'm blessed to be back out there. Now I'm taking advantage of it every day.
Who are some of the other guys that are stepping up? Who are some of the other freaks?
You know, we got a very talented group. You know, Switzer does his thing, Mac, Bug. But I've been seeing a lot out of Jordan Fiasco. He's been making a lot of plays lately, and I noticed that.
What do you guys have to do to be more productive as a group?
Like I said, we just got to buy in, you know, be focused. Because we got the talent to do it, you know, and we got all the parts. We just got to buy in and want to do it for each other, you know, and make each other better. You know.
What's been the toughest part of training camp so far that you all have worked together?
I would say people would say different things, but for me, it's just like getting back into the groove of things. You know, being out 6-7 months and not being able to play football, I just had to get back in the swing of things and get back in game shape. That's been the toughest part for me.
Do you have any certain expectations for yourself or the team that you hold as a high standard?
I definitely have expectations for the team. I would definitely say we should definitely win a lot more than 6 games this year. But as for myself, I just want to do whatever it takes for the team to win. And if that's put up big numbers, that's put up big numbers. If that's not put up big numbers, that's not put up big numbers. I just want to win.